Hey mamas, what is up? It's your girl Joshelle and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I am actually going to be sharing my top journals that I like to use for my journaling and my healing process. If you've tuned into my last video from last week, you will see that I was talking more about the ways in which journaling can really be healing for you, how it's been helping me during my process of healing and just going through different things in my life. So definitely check that video out if you haven't already. But today I am sharing the journals that I do love to use. Most of them will be linked in the links below in my Amazon storefront. Some of them are not on Amazon, so I will just put those links as well. So if you're interested in checking out these journals and things. But yeah, let's go ahead and get to this video. So one of the first type of journals that I love to use or would always suggest is just using a blank notebook. I'm not going to say that this one, it has to be this one specifically. This one I do love. I got this one actually from Target. Target has some of the most beautiful journals, and also TJ Maxx, Marshalls are also another great place to get some nice affordable blank journals. But the reason why I like that, because blank journals are really just good for like that free writing process, like I was telling you before, like if you need to brain dump or if you need to like vent or you want to jot down ideas and things, having a nice, blank notebook is great. And I don't know about you, but I am a big spiral bound person, only because you can go ahead and flip it all the way over versus if you have like those other, I can't remember what they are, bound books that are hard to kind of like turn around. So yeah, if you're interested in this one specifically, I will link this in the Target which is the Target link that I'll have below for this one. I got specifically from there. But of course you can pick up any journal from any place, but definitely get you a blank journal. The second type of journaling or journals that I absolutely love are devotional journals. If you are someone who is also a Christian and you're someone who believes in God and loves to have different prompted journals that talk about different scriptures in the book or get you to question or answer different things in regards to your Christian walk with God, I highly recommend these two journals that I'm about to talk about now. And these both are actually on Amazon, so I'll link them below. But the first one that I absolutely love is the 100 Days of Believing Bigger by Marshawn Daniels. This is one of my favorite books. Actually, when my mother was alive, we were both doing this together, and we would then meet and just kind of like talk about which journal devotional we did for that week, just because we were on our own time frame. And you can of course do this at your own time frame. There were days where I wasn't always consistent with it. For the most part I actually was, but you can do this at your leisure. It has just so many beautiful different, I'm just gonna cover my journal part, but different journal prompts and stuff each day, and then also have like a scripture as well. And then I also like this Living Deeply Rooted by Sofa Rush. I follow her on Instagram as well, and I just love all of her inspiration and quotes, and just seeing her family and her walk with God has just been a beautiful thing to see. And she also created this beautiful journal. I'm not finished with this one, so I'll just show you like a blank one, but it's nice because it will give you kind of like a personal story of hers and how it relates to her walk with God. It'll always have like a scripture, and then there's always a prayer at the bottom too, which I absolutely love. So if you are someone who, like I said, is really into Christianity and following your walk with God, having a nice devotional journal is great. So try either one of those too as well. The third journal type that I also love is the gratitude journal. I love the gratitude journal. I think a lot of us have have heard about this. This one is great because it has you basically write out the things that you are grateful for in the morning, in the evening. It gives you a question to answer and kind of also just write down your affirmations. So if you are someone who is busy, like I said, I am a busy mom, so sometimes I don't always have a lot of time to sit and do a lot of free journal writing, but this is great for me, just to have a few minutes. They say 5-minute journal, I guess, to be able to just jot down and write some things that you're already grateful for, affirmations for the day, just to kind of keep you grounded and just level throughout the day. So I highly recommend this, and this is also on Amazon as well, so I will link this below. Okay, the fourth type of journals that I absolutely love are prompted journals, and those are just ones that ask you a specific question for you answer. I love things like that because sometimes I kind of run out of the things to write about, or kind of write about the same things day to day. So having a prompted journal is nice because it gives me the opportunity to really do some self-reflection and kind of dig a little deeper on things that maybe I wasn't thinking about. And so two that I've really been loving is this 365 self-discovery journal prompt. I actually got this from Temu. I will link this in down below as well for you to get this, but this is great because it has literally 365 questions, so you have a question for every day of the year, which is nice. And again, even if you're not doing this every day, because sometimes life happens, we get inconsistent with things, that's okay. This is just great, and also to use alongside with just a free range type of notebook that's just blank, and you can just answer these different prompts that talks about all kind of stuff like love, life, kids, your dreams, aspirations. So that's why I like it, because no question is the same as another, and it's just a great way to dig a little bit deeper. And then I also love Alex Elle. She is such a phenomenal writer and poet, and she has given so much inspiration and even just outlook into her own personal healing journey. And so she created different notebooks, but she also created these affirmation cards that I absolutely love. And these are great too, not necessarily because it asks you questions so much, but it just gives you affirmations for the day. Like this one says, I understand that healing comes in waves. Absolutely, she is so right. So this is also great, and there are also just some manifestation practices that she put. So it's like a two-sided card, which is amazing, that gives you an affirmation and a manifestation practice. But I also like to use it for journaling because it makes me kind of reflect, or at least just kind of express my feelings of whatever the card said for that day. Like, how did it make me feel? Was I happy to get that card today? Did I resonate with it? Did I not resonate with it? So affirmation cards are great. So I will link this below. There are some other ones that I do like as well that are on Amazon, so I will link those in my Amazon storefront as well in case you guys are interested. But I highly recommend this one specifically because I just love Alex Elle. She's phenomenal. And last but not least, the fifth type of journals that I do love to use are therapy journal, therapy reflective journals. So this one is actually from one of my good friends, Kristen. She, I don't think she's practicing as much anymore doing, she was a therapist herself, and she had a really great, her therapy services that were great for all women who are looking to go on their healing journey and be linked with different therapists all over the world. And she had created this, her therapy journal, which is great for you to do some self-reflection after you have a therapy session. And I love this concept so much because a lot of times when you leave a therapy session, you are filled with so many emotions, whether good or bad, depending on what it is that you're discussing during your therapy session. And I like that she created this notebook. I'm not sure if she's selling it anymore, so what I will do is check for the link below, but if not, maybe I can try and find a substitution. But I do love this journal as well because it'll ask you different questions for you to answer after your therapy session. So for instance, like you'll put the session date, the homework or exercise that was given by your therapist, based on what I learned from today's session, what am I now aware of? I love that, because sometimes you have those light bulb aha moments during therapy. You know, during today's session, I felt, maybe you felt sad, maybe you felt happy, maybe you felt relieved. It's good to kind of write that down. Then emotions that I need to explore further, which is always good, because as you know, therapy is it's a journey. It's not something where you're gonna go and you're just automatically healed. I'm good, one session was all I needed. You know, we have to go a couple of times to continue to just like work on things, and then of course there's some more questions on the back. So I love it. I thought that this was beautifully done. Just like look at the designs of it. I love the inside of it. It's just absolutely beautiful. So yeah, shout out to Kristen for doing this journal, because it also has been nice to reflect, just because like I said, although I have been doing a lot of journaling, therapy has also been working for me when it comes to just my grieving process with my mother, but then also just me getting back to who I am as a person, not just as a mom, not just as, you know, a significant other, not just as a friend, but just someone who just wants to get back to herself, and just remembering who Joshelle is prior to you know, everything else. So yeah, I would recommend getting a therapy reflective journal if you can, because it does wonders for your healing journey. So yes, I hope that you enjoyed that, and I gave you some great journals that you guys may be interested in purchasing yourself to help you during your journal, your growing phase in your life. Like I said, journaling is great. It's phenomenal. It's not the only thing that's going to work to heal, you know, you on your journey, but it is a great start, and it is a good in between until maybe you either find the right therapist, or you go a little bit more consistently. Whatever, you know, your situation is, journaling is amazing, and I found that these books have been great for my life. So yes, I hope that you enjoyed this video. Again, if you're not already subscribed to this channel, definitely subscribe and hit that button below. That way you get all the alerts for when I post a video, and also follow me on Instagram and TikTok, because I like to do a lot of shortened videos, some behind the scenes of things in my life, or stuff that I'm doing during my getting back to her stage. And I hope that you really did enjoy this talk on topic about journaling. Let me know like what journals you guys are using. Maybe there's one I need to add to my collection that can help me out as well. And then also I'm going to be working on a journaling music playlist, which I'm excited about. For those that don't know, I am a very artsy, love music, always grew up going to different art schools and things, and I find that I love to journal with music, just because I feel like it's a lot more soothing, and it just kind of like is really mellow and meditative and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I'm going to be creating a little video with some music to just give you guys, for if you have a moment to be able to journal for yourself. But as always, thank you so much for your support. Thank you guys for coming on this journey with me, and I look forward to seeing you guys in next week's video. Talk to you later. Bye.